Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and if you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Grace. I hope you guys are doing so well today. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a fully glam makeup look, just using some of my tips and tricks as someone who doesn't necessarily have all of the technical experience, but if you know certain areas where you tend to slip up a lot, how to work around those areas and get a full glam makeup look by the end of it. I hope you guys enjoy it. Also, if you're here, please don't forget to subscribe. And while you're here, if you'd like to just leave a comment about what your biggest full glam face trick is, if you have one. I know all of us have social media, obviously. So what is your favorite trick to do to achieve full glam when you're doing it? Comment down below, I would love to know. And other than that, let's get right into this full glam video. Hello everyone, welcome into the video. So, feels good to be back. Oh my gosh, it's been a couple weeks. Hi, hello, how are y'all doing? So, today's video, as you already know from the intro, is going to be a video where I am doing full glam, full makeup look. If you've watched my channel for a while, you may know that I'm not necessarily a full glam kind of gal in any case. However, with that said, I still love getting fully glammed. It's just not what I do all of the time. So what we're gonna do is just dive right in. So for a full glam makeup look, when I'm actually wanting to get completely into every little aspect of everything, I want to do a little extra skin prep to make sure that all that makeup that I'm putting on is gonna stay where it needs to stay and look the way it needs to look. So I'm really just going in with some pore minimizing serum, something for my eyes to keep my eyeshadow in place, and then a all over skin balm to keep my makeup in place. So you know, you don't need to necessarily obviously use any of the products that I am using. You can just use whatever you personally like to use. I just am more so recommending some, products that are gonna get your skin firm the way it needs to be and moisturized the way it needs to be to put on a good amount of makeup. Normally what I would do is all my face and then just do my eyes real quick and then lips and go from there. Today I'm actually not gonna do that. I want to just get my eyes done first and then go into doing the rest of my face so that I can really clean up right here once I'm done, because I want it to be, the more elongated look. So to make that easier for me to shape the eyes, putting on foundation last is the way to go. This, if you're trying to do something a little more technical and you don't necessarily have that technical skill, is definitely a good idea, because I'm not trying to say that I'm the king of makeup at all, but that's just the trick I know. What I'm gonna start with here for my eyes is going to be using my Instant Age Rewinder. I know this is the corrector, but I don't have any other concealer at the moment, so this is gonna work just fine. Now I'm gonna go into a light brown. So the color I have is from the Honey Naked palette from Urban Decay, and I'm going into Sweet myself. However, if you have lighter or fairer or darker skin, you can go into whatever is the lightest color for you to just kind of shape your eye into its, natural shape. So here I'm just putting it on my brow bone to give my eye a little shape and warmth for whatever color I end up choosing. So now that we've laid down a little bit of that brown to warm up my skin and prepare it for the rest of the shadows, I'm actually going to go into this sort of embarrassing, I know I need to get a new one, and I don't want anybody watching this to use a palette that would be old, or let's just get into it. So I have my Naked 3 palette here, and yeesh. Anyhow, this one just has light purples that I can wear on my complexion. I need to get a new light purple palette. I have hazel eyes, so I'm wanting to do a little bit of complementing that color and pulling it out while also sticking in a more like natural, just like snatched kind of look. So what I'm gonna do is go into Limit, which is basically like Sweet from the other Naked palette. It's just that super light shade. And what I'm gonna do with Limit is I'm not gonna go as into the eyebrow as I did with Sweet. I'm actually just gonna lightly kind of put it on the outside to create the limit. I'm sorry, no. But I'm just gonna put on the outside to show that this is the color that I'm mainly wanting to kind of pull through. And then I'm going to pick Nooner, this kind of deeper purpley color, and I'm gonna put that more on the inner or outer crease. So you're gonna want to just kind of pat that in. Again, if you have product that works a little better, you might not need to pat as much. You can probably do more of a swiping motion and it just go on. However, this palette, I kind of need to get that color built up by patting. Now I'm gonna kind of mix back and forth between Limit and Nooner and kind of go a little bit more into the crease with it like that, because again, I don't want to go too crazy, but I do need this color to show up. This eye looks good, but this eye needs some help. And again, I'm doing all of this without any other makeup on, so we'll see. I want this to gradually get darker into here, so even just taking Limit, that light color, and putting it kind of just above Nooner too, to lighten it up, and then going all the way. I'm really just taking the brush all around my eye, so then when I shape it later, it'll just, wherever I don't want that shadow showing, it'll go there. I want to switch to a more detailed brush, so something a little smaller. I'm gonna go into the color Factory here. This one's really cute. And just kind of take that, and actually I'm gonna take Lunar, just to give you a little idea on what color these colors are pulling. This is the swatches of them. So, you know, pretty warm for being a plummy shade, but, you know, still very purple. And just mixing into those and then tapping it off. And then what I want to do is just kind of line the eye and then go into the crease. And I'm going to pull that color mixture underneath the eye as well. Okay, so now that I'm done applying that darker color mixture, I'm just going to go right back into the lighter color mixture with Limit and put that on the brow bone again. I just want to make sure everything's well blended, and because I'm noticing this palette's kind of separating a little bit, what I'm gonna do is actually go into Lituation from Jackie Aina's palette. That's this really pretty purpley color here, and I'm just gonna put that on the eye as well. Now I'm just going to take some concealer and put it on my lids to be able to open up my eye space a little bit more and have a little more room for some lighter shadow to give my eye more shape. And actually, because I really want to get this makeup look looking the way I want, instead of using my fingers, to give myself a little more control over where the concealer is going, I'm gonna go in with a brush to even kind of draw the lines that I want. Okay, y'all, and so just so you know, now that I have the concealer on, I am gonna go right back into Limit just one more time, because I want to blend this all together now, especially now that there's less of a dark kind of just loom over everything. I want to make sure this becomes the kind of color that I want. Now I'm going to take some Soleil from the Jackie Aina palette because I love this color, and I'm going to pack this on to my lid where I put that concealer. So I put this gold Soleil color like almost all the way on my lid, but I kind of stopped right about here so that I could blend in a little bit more of like a purpley shade, because I don't really want it to be fully just gold. I feel like that's gonna look a little weird. So also I wanted to add a little inner corner highlight. So I'm just gonna be taking this palette's like light white gold color and putting that in my inner corner to lighten it up a little more. So now finally you guys can kind of tell we're getting more into that shape that we want rather than just being like flat. So right now I'm going to quickly just get into doing the face, and I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me. I've been using it. I want a new one. I might get a new one before I finish this, which is unlike me, but this one just doesn't match my skin tone, so that's a good reason to get something without it being fully empty. I'm gonna go into just putting foundation all over my face with a damp beauty sponge, and then I will get back to y'all with what I do next. So now that I have all of the foundation on, I'm going to go in again into my concealer. I am just going to use a brush to put on the concealer. Well, actually, I'm gonna do it with I'm gonna use the tip of a beauty sponge to put on my concealer a little more in a way that will be able to draw how I want my face to look. So I can just dab it on here first. I'm getting like makeup in my hair and everything. This is just so good. Okay, so then blend. Before I make my face dry, I am going to go into my liquid contour. Lightly, I'm going to apply a little bit of this cream contour from e.l.f. and then go from there to do powder. So now that I have the cream contour down, before I powder anything, what I want to do is do my brows so that if I need to go in and add a little concealer to shape them up, I won't already have had powder pressed onto my skin, making adding any liquid kind of a bit of a struggle. Again, I don't know that this is going to be a thing for all different kinds of makeup and all different makeup skills and technical skills. However, I am lower on the chain. I mean, I have some technical skill, but I'm a little bit lower in knowing exactly what to do when. So this just makes it to where I don't have to worry about that. I'm safe. I'm all good. I can just put my stuff on, and if I mess up, I can fix it very easily. So just a tip, if you're gonna want to do like a full glam where like you want everything to look perfect, you're gonna want to do powder like last, because you want to be able to tweak with the concealer until you're done pretty much. Okay, so getting quicker at brows every day. So now the next thing I'm going to do, which I am going to do this off camera because it's gonna take me a minute, is eyeliner. So I'm just gonna put on a little tiny wing. The reason why I'm even putting on eyeliner is because today, since I'm doing full glam, I am gonna be doing some lashes. I have these Ardell, whatever, deluxe pack. I bought these because they have this little thing in it and duo glue. So I'm going to do this very quick, and then I will be back, and yeah, we'll go from there. Whew. Okay, y'all. So I tell you what, we are getting it together now. These actually look pretty good for someone that doesn't really do lashes much. So I am very content with the eyes. So now what's left is my face. So what I'm gonna do is real quick, go ahead and powder up my face kind of all over. I'm so excited about this makeup look because it's not often that I get stuff like this on the money. So I just really like this makeup look. And I will say, like, my eyes look so good with this purple. Like, it was definitely a good choice. Now that I've kind of powdered down my skin, just kind of all over, I am going to do some baking. I'm just going to use my translucent baking powder and a little sponge here and go in and do some baking under my eyes and under here. So let me do that real quick. It's always weird doing makeup on camera because when I'm off camera, I always have like music on while doing makeup. However, when I'm on camera, obviously copyright stuff, I can't have music on, and like it really just stifles my creativity, I feel like, not having music on. Like usually when I'm making a video, I can just like hear what music I would want to listen to just in the background, but just like in my head. That sounds just crazy, but you know. And for whoever may be watching up to this point, just so you know, I've done my face in a lot of other videos, so if you want to kind of just see how I'm doing my face in more detail, I definitely have that in some other videos. You can go click on and check them out, but for this one, I just feel like the main part was the eyes, so I'm not going to get too caught up on the regular parts I do, like contour. I'm going into my classic contour palette. I'm just going to add that on. Really just the simple basics. So now last but not least, I'm going to put on my blush, which I'm using my typical Halo blush because it's so pinky and purpley. I just feel like it's really good for this look. Excuse me, can I help you?
Hey guys, my name's Grace. I fucking make videos and you should watch them and give me money.
Okay, so now I'm gonna go for a more like nudie brown liner. This is the LA Colors Auto Lip Liner in Nude, so that I can kind of add a little more pink, make that pink and purple kind of go all together, and use lip liner in a way that doesn't distract or make it super dark. And then today I'm gonna mix it up a little bit using the NYX Cream Suede in Tea and Cookies. Yeah, I'm sorry y'all, I'm just sticking to my roots. I'm gonna use Candy K matte little Kylie lip gloss, because this is just the one that I think is the one I need to use. And now that I have on Kylie K or KK, what is it? Candy K and Cocoa K, I'm going to use this NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brulee. I don't usually use gloss anymore, but that's just because of masks. So this is the final look today. I feel like it's very cute and very springtime. So I had a lot of fun filming this today. I was gonna do my hair like full curl and everything, but I just feel like I really don't like frying my hair, and just because everyone else in the whole world has either really good fake hair or burns the shit out of their own, I'm not participating in that. So I have just my natural hair today, and I'm wearing a little, you know, nice businesswoman set. So I hope you guys enjoyed the pinky purpley makeup look I did today. I hope it made you feel like you know a couple more tricks on how to get glammed up all the way without, you know, having a makeup artist with a million trillion whatever experience in technical skill. And yeah, I love you guys. I am gonna go, I am taking some pictures today, so I'm gonna have a little bit of stuff to upload for you guys. And yeah, I hope you guys are doing super well. Drop how you're doing in the comments. I want to know. I love you guys so much. I will be talking to you guys soon, and have a great rest of your day or evening or whatever it is. Oh, and please don't forget to subscribe. If you've gotten this far, you might as well just subscribe, and maybe if you have the time, just watch a couple more videos if you have the time, you know. So yeah, we can get to be more friends, close, you know each other better, whatever. Just, yeah, I will talk to you guys soon, and yeah, I love you guys so much. Bye-bye.